if we jump over to our lovely platform, YouTube, we're going to talk about Kilik and the B family. Let's see, the B family. Yeah, we're going to be talking about another one of these garbage family channels. And, yeah, we're going to take a look. They're obviously trying to drag this drama out. But basically, Kilik said a whole bunch of bad things online to one of the B family's kids about his sister, right? So I understand why the family is upset, right? But the thing is, right? Online gaming is insane, right? Online gaming, people go crazy, people trash talk. It always is back and forth, right? It's never just one-sided, and that's the main thing, right? Sure, some things probably shouldn't be said online, but at the same time, some things it's just is what it is, and there's no actual meaning behind it, right? There's been hundreds of times where people in the game are like, oh, I fucked your mom, I did this to your mom, I did that to your dad, blah, 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 whatever, right? I've said 100 times that I've, banged people's dads. Have I ever wanted to? Absolutely not, right? So Kilik's minor, 17 years old, in that same thing, right? When you're 14, 15, 16, 17 years old, that's very normal online, is to say crazy stuff to try and piss people off, right? I did it as well. Growing up from 12 to, 18, 19 years old, I was saying all this crazy stuff online as well. It just is the way it is, right? And should kids be talking like that? Absolutely not, but whatever. Let's jump into why the B family is upset. They posted this video here. Dear Kilik, she's only 15. And I need you to keep in mind as well that Kilik is also a minor as well while we watch this. So before we get into this, I am going to mute the swear words because I want to make money on this video, right? And it's strictly financial, that's why. This is Kilik here, this gentleman up here. This is Mr. B, their son, who Kilik was gaming with. And Mr. B is watching Kilik's live stream.
Still getting pounded. You're like, balls deep.
So in the first 5 seconds, he uses a word that should never, ever, ever be used. And he already goes into the
The N-word? He uses the N-word as a black man? That's the problem? He should never use that word, the N-word, as a black guy. Crazy. So it gives me a little bit of racist undertones, right? Like they're trying to police a black man into saying what he should and shouldn't say. It's a little bit weird.
Ophelia language of
Ophelia.
a 15-year-old
He's a minor, by the way.
child. Okay.
They're both minors.
Here we go.
Like, you feel me? You get a dick down. Like, she's getting balls into her jaw. Like your mama getting smacked.
So,
well, I gotta check.
What is his name? Sorry, it's so forgettable.
Kilik.
Right, and then they play into it like they're actually, oh, it's so forgettable, and it continues for 26 minutes. And they continue to make these weird digs as well. Like, listen to these people.
Bro, your sister don't even know how to spell, bro.
He's clearly just saying that, right? He obviously knows, right? But he's saying that. And
So
then
if you know
let's see.
Gabby's humor, you would understand that.
She's actually very educated.
Very educated.
It's a joke.
It's a joke.
And then he goes off.
Obviously, what he was saying is a joke as well. Insane, dude. These people are insane. And then in the reach of all reaches, any single person with even the smallest of brains would understand what Kilik is talking about here. Let's listen, though.
He's reading an essay here.
Like most
Yeah, he's
YouTubers
clearly
do.
triggered. Something triggered him.
Yeah.
Most YouTubers write
Really
essays in their
upset.
descriptions.
Banged me, like,
Gang banged
his
me
sister
like his sister
gang
gets
banged.
ganged banged.
in her PH videos. Oh, I think I got it. Chat. I've done myself.
So
Okay.
can that
So he talks about gangbangs, right? For everybody who has half a brain, right? A gangbang is when a bunch of people, it could be a bunch of girls or a bunch of guys, bangs one person of the opposite gender. So if it's a girl, if it's a bunch of girls, it's a reverse gangbang, right? If it's a bunch of guys, it's a normal gangbang. So let's hear what these people have to say, though.
language not be likened to that of talking about gangbanging?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
he is referring to a 15-year-old minor, a child, a girl, and talking about
Getting violently.
What? Bro's reaching across the whole world for this point. He's reaching across the whole world. Oh my god, dude. And that situation, right? with the R word, right? Is a terrible situation. Nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves to go through that. But if you're gonna reach, there's nothing but to laugh, dude. If you are gonna reach and reach, there's something about old people, right? Like them, that just makes it impossible to take them seriously. The reach is unbelievable on these people. It's absolutely wild. But Kilik even comes out as well and makes his own video apologizing. And my first thought was listening to the apology. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, blah blah blah. Blah, I shouldn't have done this, whatever." Was you're an idiot. Don't apologize, right? You didn't do anything that's out of the ordinary because Mr. B was doing the same stuff. These kids do the same stuff constantly. All of these people do the same stuff, right? You're just apologizing because, you got called out by the family, whatever. They have more of an audience than you do. And then you're apologizing to like make it stop. Don't even worry about it, dude. You went up 10,000, 12,000 subscribers. So you're winning, dude. Just go back, make all your videos, make your response, tell them to piss off, and that you didn't know that she was 15, and say that you're 17 years old, which he does. He goes, "Look, I'm 17 years old. I was 16 in this video." And then they struck his channel as well. So now he's got 2 strikes, one more strike, and he loses his channel, obviously. But 37,000 subscribers, gone up from 25,000. So honestly, in the end, he's won, right? And yeah, I mean, this family is obviously just trying to dig because it's free content. I've done it, right? We all do it. As content creators, we just pick up just anything and then we just roll with it, right? Make a bigger deal out of things that maybe aren't a big deal, right? It's all about views, right? So yeah, family channels are garbage. They've always been garbage. Look at the Ace family, right? The B family sucks. The Prince family, they all suck. These family YouTubers are garbage people, and they use their children for clout. I don't know why you're worried about, what a stranger is saying across the internet, but that are both minors. But when you're going to sexualize your child for Instagram and you're going to put them online and all that kind of stuff. My favorite thing about the internet, right, is like, let's say somebody's harassing me as a person, right? They're like, "Oh, Bax, you ugly piece of crap. You're such a terrible human being." And I'm like, damn, that's hurting my feelings. I should take my phone and then just power it off. That is so crazy that all my problems just stopped. And then I can go outside and touch some goddamn grass, right? That's the whole thing, right? If this offended you that much, if that hurt your feelings that much, just turn it off, right? And I've had my fair share of sensitivity on YouTube, right? I have, definitely, right? I've had my fair share of making content out of something that might not be that serious. I have, right? So I do get it in that regard. Like, if you're just trying to make money, I get it. But that's also why I'm making this video, is because I'd like to make some money too. So if it actually hurts your feelings, just shut it off, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And that goes for everybody. The B family was like, "Oh, there's people on here that might get offended, and these platforms should protect our children." Maybe you should protect your own damn children, right? Right? Protect your own kids. If they can't handle the internet, why are they famous, right? Why did you force your children to be famous? That's the real questions, right? Terrible parents, terrible people, terrible human beings. Kilik, I hope you could keep your YouTube channel alive, right? 40,000 subscribers, man. Hopefully you go full time. Hopefully you make a bunch of money. Being 17 years old, dude, people have done this before. Being 15, 16, 17, 18 years old, people do this on video games. It's what happens in video games. This just happened that you did it to somebody famous and not just a regular kid, right? That's that. And thank you for watching. My next video is going to be about terrible parents again. Yeah, there's so many of those on the internet using their children for clout. And it's going to be a doozy. But I need to find all the content that I want to look at first. So yeah, stay tuned for that. If you want to catch me live, I'm live on Bax Gaming YouTube channel and twitch.tv/BaxInAction every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Most times. Sometimes I'm not because, whatever, I'm lazy. But yeah, we'll see you in the next one.